What is the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Ty here, back with another video. If you are new here to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, what's up? Man, it's glad to be back. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? If you have not read the title, I'm sure you have. If you've seen the thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about today, right? So we are talking about my Bcm 11.5 inch once again, but today it's a little bit different, so I'm gonna talk to you about that. But before I get into the video, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead, smash that subscribe button. And if you found today's video in any way somewhat helpful or gave you some ideas, please like the video as well. It truly does push out the video to the community so we can get that message out there for y'all. Okay, let's just hop into it, man. All right, so here we go. And y'all know me, this thing is unloaded. It's not loaded, but here it is. This is my little baby right here. If you watched my other video, you knew about my 11.5 inch BCM build. This is my little baby right here. This is my little shorty. This is my little, man. Anyway, let me get to it. So I don't want to make this video too long. We're just going to talk about it real quick. And I'm going to tell you some things that, why I chose, what I chose, and, kind of the thought process behind it. And maybe you might like it too. Starting out, there's not a lot I did to it, but there were some things that were very imperative that needed to be done. And as you can see here, so we'll start from up the top. Same thing, we're still rocking the same muzzle device here. Not going to go over that too much. Same barrel, pretty much. But what I did do on here is I threw the Magpul backups and threw on the Magpul irons. Right now they're okay. And honestly, I'm probably going to change them at some point. I didn't want to get too Gucci with it, but I don't really like how they look, so I may be considering something else. However, they will get the job done. And I think that depending on what you're using it for me in my scenario, in my case, I'm gonna rock some backup iron sights. So I have the famous Magpul backup iron sights on here. Nothing special, nothing fancy, but it will get the job done, my friends. So moving right along here, and as you can see here, boom, we are rocking the Surefire. This is the Surefire Scout Dual Fuel, and Surefire is obviously known in the gun community. It's obviously known. They make some pretty good stuff and they've been around for a while. So with that being said, I went with Surefire. I know that Mod Light is the rave nowadays and it's the hype and everybody's on bandwagon for good reason. For me, it wasn't like that. I definitely considered that it was between the Mod Light, I would say not even the Mod Light, it was between like this one and the Cloud Rain. And the reason why I was gonna go with the Rain because I liked how it came with the package. I was gonna pick the Rain over the Micro because of the longer battery life, etc. However, I chose the dual fuel, and the reason because I chose the dual fuel here, it's tried and true. Surefire is tried and true. And I know there were some issues with the dual fuel ones. I believe they've been worked out. I haven't had any issues with it yet. So, like I said, again, back to my point where Surefire has been tried and true. And I wasn't like really hyped up about, the Mod Light, which again, for good measure, it is a great light. And for me, my purpose, I don't need like a beam. I'm not shooting at night where I need to be like focused at specific targets and stuff like that with all the candela, and it just, this serves the purpose. I like how the Surefire looks. It's slim, it's mean. It just looks good. Attached to this guy, I have the Surefire. This is the DS00, I want to say. This is the DS00. Now, I did try out the regular tail cap for it. I think it's I don't remember which one it was, but it just didn't make sense to me. So in the event with this one right here, this one has the clicky tail cap. This one has the clicky tail cap on it. So you're plugged in, you got your juice. However, in the event, if this were to go out, if so, say this structure or this pressure switch that it's mounted up to, and this is the SR-07 pressure switch. I have it mounted up here on the Picatinny rail, but check it out. So essentially, if this wire were to go out or this pressure switch would stop working, I have this where I can actuate the light itself from the clicky tail cap. You get what I'm saying though. So I think this is just truly ideal. You know, this system right here, this light setup, you know, it's going to run you a little bit of money. You could find this. I found these pretty much all. I got deals on all this. So if you're looking at this setup right here, you're probably looking at about, I would say the SR-07 pressure switch itself was about $100. The tail cap here itself was about another 100. And then the light I caught on sale. You could probably find it for about a little like less than 200, I would say. But ideal right here, you want to have a good solid light setup. Depending on your situation, this is home defense or whatever. You want to have a nice solid light system. So everything else though is pretty much the same. I did mount it up to the Arasaka offset. This is the M-Lock. I like how it looks. It's nice and tight. It's nice and tight to the rail. It just makes it for a more clean, slim, I like it looking nice like that. Eventually I'm gonna put this mount on my other AR. If you guys haven't already seen it, you guys already know. I'm gonna put this on here just because I like how close it is. It hugs the rail. So that's just me, that's personal preference. I like how that looks. So if you wanna check out this Arasaka, it's pretty sturdy as well. Check it out. But moving right along, so to the handrails. So these are from Slate Black Industries along with the hand stop. I like how they look. I really like how they look, and they do serve a purpose. So when that barrel starts heating up, you know, you got a little extra, you know, it's not gonna get to your hands if you're not wearing gloves, or if you are, it's gonna take a little while for you to start feeling that heat because you've been gunning downrange. The Slate Black Industries hand stop, the hand stop's pretty nice too. I like it. Lets me get a good grip on it. A nice hand placement. So this is just to keep a nice hand placement so I can reach there every single time, and allows me to reach my light system here as well. So this is a pretty solid setup. I like how it looks. It just looks good. Just looks sick. Like, check it out. I think it just looks really good. Just looks really, really, really good. And that's just me though. Everybody has their own. Now moving right along, as you can see, we are part of the what they call it, giraffe gang, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they say on Reddit, but so this is, let me flip this around. This is a Unity fast mount. So this is the Unity riser. So I was noticing, kind of like when I would, you know, ready up. When I'd ready up, I feel like I'd have to dip my head a lot on the, you know, with the EOTech, mounted up to the EOTech. And I was like, man, there's gotta be something else. So I know that a lot of people have talked about how the height over board kind of just, as far as like point of impact on the, you know, when they're shooting, there's something you gotta get used to. I haven't got used to it yet because I haven't shot it with this on here. It's gonna be a learning curve and adjustment, but I think once I get it down, it's gonna be good. But it lets me to get a way better cheek weld. I mean, the cheek weld is still pretty solid, so it's not bad. And I think that it really truly does help. And it just, you know, some people may not like it, people may like it, but I don't mind it. And I think it looks pretty sweet. If you ask me, I think it still looks pretty sweet. And you know, it gets the job done. We'll see how durable it is. You know, I know a lot of people do run them. Some people don't run them, and they just don't like how they look. They didn't like the functionality of them, and they would just rather, you know, place the stock or the brace. Well, yeah, if you shoulder it, they'd place it up a little higher. But I mean, honestly, like, this just looks good to me, and it feels good. You know, it truly does. So, other than that, though, that's it. That is it. This is my updated Bcm 11.5. Man, this thing is my shorty here. This thing is pretty solid. Maybe at some point I might throw on you know, a folding brace, a Law Tactical, or some sort of folding brace, folding stock, I'm sorry. But for now, she's gonna get the job done. Everything else is pretty solid. Man, I can't wait to go shoot this thing again. I actually just got some more, I got some steel targets to go shoot at. Got some more steel targets to shoot at. So I really kind of just want to take this baby out and let the fireballs just go and go. So until we get a can on here. So that's it though, guys. This is your boy Ty here. Let me know what you guys think of the build here. Would you do anything different? Do you like the build? How does it look? Like, what would you guys do? Leave a comment down below and like the video. And that is it. I will have more videos for you guys coming shortly. Probably going to be every 1 to 2 weeks. I've been getting a little bit more busy with with things and school. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys being here. And we're almost at 800 subs. 800 subs. I can't even believe it. It's crazy. But hey, thanks for sticking in. This your boy Ty. Peace.